everybody. I just heard that we're not going to be having camp this year out at Camp Holiday Trails, which made me super sad. But I wanted to find a way that we as a community could still maybe feel connected to each other. So I thought I would do a little video of something you can do at home. What I'm going to do is take the CHT logo and decorate it, and then send it to camp and let them have all these images, that the camp community have created for each other and for the people that work at camp year round. So hopefully you'll get inspired to do the same thing. So first thing I've done is I've done this because it takes a while. I've done this off screen, but I've gone ahead and drawn out the CHT logo. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to decorate it. So you can draw with anything you want. You can do this with any medium you want. So if you've got pencils and maybe colored pencils or crayons or markers, or what I'm going to do is actually use watercolor today. And I'm going to do flowers, but you can do anything you want, like anything that maybe, when you see it, it reminds you of camp, or, really anything you want. Birds. You could do mountains behind it. Really, the sky's the limit. Don't feel like you can't do something. Give it a shot. And you can do multiples of these. If you've got time to kill, you can do a whole bunch of these. So I'm going to do a hibiscus, and I'm going to do a dogwood. And the lighter you press when you're drawing, the easier it's going to be to erase. I'm not worrying about drawing lightly just because I want you guys to be able to see it. And let's see, what else can I put in there? I think I'm going to put some cherry blossoms in there. And then I'm going to do some little leaves. All right, so I've got that drawn in, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this in Sharpie before I start to paint everything in. So one of the things I like to do while I'm drawing something like this is think about all the good memories I have from camp. Now keep in mind, it's been a long time since I was there. But that just shows you how amazing Camp Holiday Trails is, because it's been a bajillion years, and I was still sad at the thought that camp wasn't going to be happening, even though I'm not going to be there. So that shows you just how much this place can stay in your heart over the years. So some of my favorite things. So I was there. I actually started as a horse girl when I was 10 years old, and eventually became a counselor, which was pretty cool. And yeah, what kind of stuff did I love? So I loved starting each day at the flagpole I thought it was such a good way to wake up each morning. And I loved the refrigerator walk. I loved going camping. I loved the games we would play with our cabin mates. I love the final campfire ceremony. I love singing all the songs. I know they did a video of people washing their hands to black socks. I thought that was hilarious and awesome. Thank you guys for doing that. Obviously, I loved the arts and crafts, ropes course, and swimming, and there's just so much fun stuff to do there. But the best part was that I got to meet so many amazing campers and staff who to this day are friends. I actually have former campers that are my friends now. And that was like 20 years ago, practically, I think. Not even practically. I think that was about 20 years ago or more. Which shows you just how big a bond we all formed with each other. Alright, let me go ahead and make the CHT logo a little more defined. I hope all of our med staff are doing okay. We miss you guys. We love you. And if anybody out there is watching that is a supporter of Camp Holiday Trails, now would be a fantastic time to donate. A lot of charities are really struggling right now. I know camp is no exception. They had to cancel their big fundraiser, their biggest one of the year. And a lot of like the cabin rentals and stuff that they do year round that help support the camp scholarships and everything. All of that has had to get canceled because of the virus that's going around. So if you are still at work and if you have the means, reach out to them. They could really use your support in any way, shape, or form that you can manage it. All right, so I'm going to do watercolors today for this. I'm going to keep this really loose. I'm not worrying about it being super neat and tidy and perfect. I just kind of want to play with color a little bit. So I'm not going to worry about staying in the lines too much. Whatever happens, happens. It's about just having fun, reminiscing, and showing my love for camp. And again, you can do this with any medium that you have around. So if you've just got crayons, do this with crayons. If you've got colored pencils, you can do it with that. I'm going for watercolors. You can do this with markers. Really anything you can think of, you can do it. So you see, I'm doing this really, really loose, not worrying about it being neat and tidy at all. But that doesn't mean you have to. If you want to make this like super amazing, take your time with it. Absolutely can do that. voila, we've got ourselves a little decorated Camp Holiday Trails logo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that this inspires you to keep camp in your heart, and know that we are all in this together even when we are apart. Love you all.